Hi, good morning, good morning. Right behind us, you see Indian Key, and we're heading out into the Gulf. Turn this around. Steady. Go, beautiful Gulf America, baby. Getting her done early this morning. Getting underway. Let's see if we can make it down the tip of Florida. And do a Florida Bay cross tomorrow. Big water. Good morning, Jack. All is well. Some meeting just a bit. Give me a thumbs up, Jack. Sound quality. Morning, Charles. I'll give you a thumbs up. Tell me how to sound. See conditions. Sunny, clouds. All right, that should have helped with the audio. You should be, the wind noise should be less now. Jack, I appreciate that comment about the wind noise being bad. Anytime y'all, if the noise is bad, say something. I'm steady working on this. We're going to figure it out where we have good quality audio. I know that's important. I'm going to work on that tonight. Inherent problems of being underweight. Now it's probably on my end, Jack. Probably the quality of this, my setup. Okay, good deal. Diet Coke in the morning, that's my coffee. So it looks like we have 30 about 40 miles probably to do today. It says 34 to the Shark River, depending on how bad the waves are as to where we stay, be it in the Shark River or out in the Gulf. But my guess is it's going to be too rough out in the Gulf. And if you do any research on the Shark River, it is very mosquito infested. I've never actually stayed there at night due to that reason. Last time I went by, I didn't have to, but it looks like tonight we're probably going to experience it for ourselves. It's a great anchorage. It's one of the last places on the tip of Florida. If you look on a map, you would be able to see it. And read any comments about it, they tell you mosquitoes are horrendous. But we do have AC and we can close up. Just that now everybody says they find a way in. So it is what it is. I guess it'll be kind of cool in there anyways and sleep under the blankets. Start to read these comments. Open my phone. Give me a second. Open my phone. Thanks for the feedback, Beth. I'll read the comments every so often. I want to say welcome aboard to Brian Brown. Joined the Mug Club. This is sponsored by Brian Brown. I appreciate it, Brian. Y'all want to join the Mug Club? There's a link right below. Click on it. You'll get live streams for just y'all. I'm trying to do them at night, the Mug Club live streams, when I get to my destination. I'm going to try to do like we did live at 5. Or we might do the 7 one again. I'm not sure. We're going to figure it out, but that's for Mug Club members. We'll be live streaming all day, though, the trips. And I encourage you to join, get some access. It's not public access. I tell you one thing we were doing for the Mug Club, and I had to stop, is I was sending out video alerts, and they would see all videos first. But I found out, or turn this down, it was affecting my views, because I guess the algorithm, when those amount of people saw it versus everything, I would have very few views compared to a normal video. And then they would quit pushing it out, so it made it worse. So I had to stop doing that. So I'm constantly thinking of ideas to do for the Mug Club members. So I appreciate everybody that follows. It's just that's a little extra access. That's a little commercial. Help your hip hop. Never think about it until we're on the way. JN, what's happening? Good to see you. Get back to these lives. We chat daily on the food in Gulf of America. Just left Everglades City. Oh, and by the way, guys, those that Buck Club members, you can follow real time on Life 360 where I'm at. All right, Jack. Have a good day. Great. All right, JN, that sounds good. Yeah, next March, I think every year we're going to do it there. Our big, it'll get bigger and bigger. Hey, Jack's in the house. What's up? Passing $10,000, Jack. Off the board. Look, this is a little bumpy for this size boat. Good time, no key. It's going to be nothing. The smaller boat, you feel most of the pump. Still all right. Oh, and this thing is getting 2 miles in a gallon. That's a whole mile more than what Good Time OG was getting. I'm super excited about that. That'll cut my fuel costs from what I'm used to in half. Going to be a lot of this today. Look, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I did order something else. Jack's asking if we have the line in the water for bait. Says, no, too shallow, man. We're running 7 foot. Mine are like, what? Have a ribbon bait. We ought to try that. It's top water. Good idea, Jack. Good idea. So, this boat, compared to the good time boat team, gets off direction real easy. You look away, and it's steering. It's hot hard. OT ran pretty straight most of the time. This one, single engine, it wants to turn the outdrive. I'm going to autopilot on the top of the list for the upgrade. In autopilot on here. First thing, the next thing is electric motors. I want to get the electric motors on here. Y'all see all that. So I can utilize the solar on the roof. I'm going to talk about make sure we're still online. All right. We're offline there for a second. Talk about the trials and tribulations that we've been having. First part of the trip from Charlotte Harbor, down in Pelican Bay with smooth waters, no problems at all. Had my grandson, so I'm fortunate we didn't really have any problems. Then when I got to Lubbert Ski, picked up Brandon, and when we came out of there and got out of it, first it started off nice, and then it got rough and rough, and pretty soon we noticed the water down in the floor inside the cabin. So slowed down, and this whole time where we were fishing, it was picking up, getting rough. And I went down there and the pump wasn't working. I screwed with the electrical, screwed with it, couldn't get it working. And long story short, we were bellying water. I got pictures and video of it, bellying water. So I actually turned around to go back to the inlet and looked and saw there was a closer inlet. So we turned and went in there, went up to a marina there, but they didn't have any pumps. But the guy there, and I'm going to show a picture and talk about it in the video, he loaned me his car, as is often the case, people on the loop friendly. He loaned me his car, and I ran down to Walmart and got it. And we got underway the next morning early, and I still wasn't exactly sure what was causing it. But what it was is it was backflow, that through haul, in them heavy waves. The water would, every time it would go down, the pressure of the water would come in, and it would flow probably, I don't know, a pump of water in each time. So I finally figured out and got that new pump working, but it wouldn't blow out. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it to blow the water out. I verified it was working. Long story short, the daggone hose was clogged up. That took a bit, figure that out, and then we finally got the pump working normal. But even after that, water wet the floor a little bit. So what I'm going to do, and I ordered, that's what it was, I ordered a check valve. I ordered an inline check valve, so that should totally stop that. No water should come in at all. But boy, you talking about wore down. And then last night, or yesterday sometime, so I have solar panels on the roof. And during the day, when we get underway, I flip over to that and run the refrigerator off of that. Well, the freaking AV switch quit working. Brand new. It's brand new. I guess it's the AV. I shouldn't say until I verify that, but there's power just before it and no power after it. So I got to figure that out. That's super aggravating. I don't know if you can hear it, but the Jenny's running. It's pretty quiet because it's not pulling a heavy load. So worst case scenario is I just run the Jenny, but that's why I paid to have the solar panels. I actually realized it will still work. I got redneck. I removed the refrigerator. I had to plug in an extension cord, and we actually have it running over to the outlet before where the AV switch is. Kind of involved, just have to see it, and I will show a video about why that's not working. But anyway, the drama continues. This is why we do a shakedown cruise, basically. And this is why I didn't go north. Something told me don't do that yet. And that was the wise, good Lord was prompting me. That's what it was. Good morning, Katie B. Brandon's got fans. those that don't know, didn't hear me say yesterday, this is Brandon. He's a firefighter in Winter Haven, where I was a firefighter. He was there before I left. He wanted to come down and do the ride, so he's been on since Lover's Key. And he's going to go all the way, going to go to the marathon. His wife's coming down to pick him up. After that, probably go snorkeling a bit for a minute. Make a list of 2 dudes that Raylan says, hey, I'm scared of that. Yeah. Watch this. Watch it. I do heard about yeah. Did you have it to right down to church? I don't realize you have to be so far away from the shower. Yeah, this far out. You're a mile out. Just talking off to our port side is the island. Probably spin that around there where you can see it. We're about a mile offshore. We're only in 7 feet of water. At a mile offshore, we're only about at 7 feet of water. A lot of people kind of envision that that's looking back to the Gulf side. A lot of people envision that you're going to be in deep water, 7 foot, a mile offshore. You can't really make, all you see is a tree line. You can't make out any of the islands. But the good thing is we have good thing is the waves are right on the bow, so we're not splashing water everywhere. You'd be surprised. Jay Hinn's asking, has the Gulf Coast recovered? Not so much. I mean, a lot of places that got hit hard, like Lover's Key got hit pretty hard. Oh, I'd say a good half of the buildings were still being worked on. The problem was there's so much work needed so fast. It just there's only so many workers to do it. So no, it's not. There's places. I mean, it took 6 months from the re-permit and open up. As a matter of fact, that's what they were. A lot of people were mad about is how long they had a normal permitting process. That takes forever. People's businesses and homes. That's pretty rough. Unfortunately, what I believe is this just seems to me like watching it over the years. There's definitely more storms. This is going to be yearly. And I think some of these beachfront places are not going to be there. The old stuff is not going to be there. It's going to get knocked down. Now the condos, they do fine. Other than everything, obviously on the first and second floor, but it seems like they're starting to realize that. And we seen a mobile home. I think it must have been 15 feet to the bottom of the mobile home that was up on blocks. I'm sure it's engineered to handle them waves, but I'd be surprised that if that thing lasts through a hurricane between the wind and the surging of the water. But yeah, that's what they're making them do is put them up so high. They even got companies that are coming and raising houses. I don't even know how they're doing that, but they are. It's crazy. I guess you do anything if you do it a little bit at a time. exactly. Crossing the Florida Bay tomorrow. That's what the plan is. We make it down there tonight. Shark River, Little Shark River. We'll experience that. All those mosquitoes. But the way the weather's been, they've been super calm. This ain't bad, but we're gonna not be able to sleep out in the Gulf, that's for sure. I guess I'm so used to a bigger boat that it's not affected. I'd probably something like this in that boat, I would anchor it and sleep in it. But this boat fills every pump. So no sleeping out in the water unless it's really calm. Last night we slept probably the best yet. It was right in there, got in behind the island, went pretty much laid down. I heard a little bit of laughing on the hull, but not much. That's why I always slept in the back in good times, so I didn't hear any lapping of the water on the hull. But this one is too hard to get in and out of. Brandon says that. The older you get, harder that is. So I sleep forward. I can spin my legs down on the floor and stand up like normal. Plus, it's closer to the head. I have to go to the head at night, which I slept so good last night I didn't even do it. I woke up right at daylight. Felt very rested. Got up, got back to it. Morning, Tommy. Adventures of a happy hour. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jack's asking if we're running AC all night. All night. I'm surprised by how many mosquitoes we had so far away with a little wind. We weren't far from sand. Maybe they say sand. Yeah, they actually were they back there? Yeah, when Brandon brought my extended, I don't know why I didn't bring it, but my extended tank, and it'll run all night long. I don't have to get up 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah, let me tell you a story. Let's see. I would have been not last night. I think before that. I got up, the generator cut off around 4 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. I didn't want to get up, but I feel that first drop of sweat, and I'm like, oh, I got to get up. So I get up, go out there and feel it. I look on the floor, and the freaking line, the pull rope, or pull, not no rope, it's a small line, and broke. It was laying there on the floor. I look down at it, so dejected. I'm like, oh no. I'm going through my mind. I wonder if I can sleep without it. I'm like, who are you kidding? Hey, no way I can sleep without that. That goes, I didn't break the case open, took it apart, got it working. It ain't 100% though. As soon as I get back, I'll go have a new rope put on it. It was good enough I could fix it, So in other words, there's a hole that the rope, the rope goes through. I couldn't get the line no matter what I did through that hole unless I was tired. So there's little, I don't know, wider square holes right beside it. So I know it won't last as long like that. That's why I say. But it was a nighttime fix. It worked. So I'll go have that done as soon as I get back. That's number one. I can't go without. I can't deal with matter of fact, if I find somebody down there in the keys work on it, do it today, I'll take it to them. But I'll be honest with you, of all the things that are trip ending, not having a generator is one of them. I ain't going home because I can't sleep at night. That was more drama. Valerie Steen, what's happening? Valerie gonna be in Steen Hut. Let me know when y'all there. See if I can come up. Should be able to. I know y'all be there on me. See if I can make my way up there. I'll call you about what's up with that. So for those who's coming in, we are out in the Gulf of America. We're heading south. We just left the entrance to Everglades City, making our way south. Skinny Testy said somewhere south. We don't even know yet, so that's a true statement. So right now it's pointing near Mexico. But yeah, we're going to what's called the Little Shark River. If you look on the map, and I should be able to do a live stream tonight. The problem about the Little Shark River is it's very well known for its mosquitoes. They say it's unbelievable. I can believe it in Everglades. Right around the corner, when I say around the corner, probably only 7-8 miles by the way the crow flies, but around the Tempest, Flamingo, Florida, it's the furthest town, or not a town, it's a park on the mainland on the tip of Florida. And I've been there by car during the day. And the mosquitoes, if you step into the shade, they attack you. If you were in the sun, they wouldn't mess with you. And so there's a friend of mine called me about going down and want to go kayaking from Flamingo. I'm like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way I'm going down there. And even in the winter, I believe it's bad like that. But anyways, Shark River tonight, and then the Florida Bay Crossing tomorrow, which is the biggest body of water that you cross. You're outside of land for about an hour and a half. But that's that magical place where you're going and the water is regular Florida water. And then you start coming into the deep water where you can see the bottom. You know you have arrived when that happens. Such a wonder that that water is that clear. Crazy. By the way, thank you, Jim Ajax, y'all fishing. Got a ribbon fish made out. Well, we're only in 7 foot of water at about a mile long. I got calculated my fuel burn. It's about 2 miles a gallon. Actually, it said a little more, but I'll go with 2 miles a gallon. So when I'm on the northern part of the loop, there's a section that's 150 miles with no gas. That's if you didn't stop in it. Like I looked on there, there's a couple, there's towns, and there's like boat ramps, and there's gas stations up the road. And I was like, heck, I can carry 5 gallons back and forth. But at 2 miles a gallon, when I had to put a brand new tank in, and I put in an extra 30-gallon saddle tank. Shoot, I don't even have at that. I would build on both of them, but my range, I should make it very easy, very easy. I don't know about both. I think that was one thing I ended. Gotta find that. No, it didn't need Tommy. If you look on the map, it's also referred to as Snake Island. Maybe you know it by that. But it's right, it's the last island or first island at the entryway to Everglades City. It's kind of a longer, narrow, very narrow. And I've read, saw videos, but not seen any referred to as Snake Key because of the pythons on it. But I went up on yesterday. I didn't see any slide marks, anything that would indicate it. But they swim, so maybe they go back and forth. I don't know, but we didn't see anything. Brandon's the snake guy, so we were definitely going to try to catch one if we saw it. But yeah. But yeah, it's actually Indian is what it says on the map. We had fish for dinner last night. Brandon caught what a total of how many did we ate? 4 or 5. Yeah, we had 4 or 5 mangrove snapper and a bird. We funny story. I can't find my seasoning. Got a line of seasoning, guys. Good time to season. It's somewhere in this boat, or I left it. But I will have it in a few days to show it. Brandon's wife is coming down, and worst case scenario is it's sitting there on the table, but it's not sitting right there on the table. It's in this boat somewhere, and I can't find it. But I haven't done a deep search either. But yeah, any fish, I plan on, we plan on eating. This will be the first time that we don't snag one that's trolling down the coast. And I haven't caught one on these trips. Not sure what the deal is. A lot of it lure. I need to look back on the video and see that lure that I had. That thing, every time we get mackerel, multiple mackerel, we just get the biggest one and keep it. We had all the fish we want. But mangroves are constant. You can catch them pretty much anywhere. A couple of them were nice size. We had a couple of plays that were, they were nice size plays. were good. Yeah, we did some in a beer batter with some different seasoning on it. And we did some hush puppies, but they for some reason had an aftertaste. I don't know. I think it could have been the olive oil. Could have been. So we'll see about that. I usually use like canola oil or whatever. And I did. Yes. Yeah, that's very possible what that was. I also have for this trip, I found some bamboo or finger bamboo. So I can put them on the grill some, see how that does. That ought to be pretty cool. I think I found it in Walmart. Good. They used to sit there. Thank you, J.N. We shall do that. Yeah, no, I didn't have to deal with Everglade City. So that backside of Marco, we, let's see. What's that second marine stuff? There's a marina kind of on the backside of, anyways, we filmed at the first marina coming in on Marco. Yeah, and then we stopped at another one, but we checked the prices. The one in Goodland was more expensive. But unfortunately, we were there because at that first marina, the name, I don't remember it, but I've stopped there probably a dozen times. Pelican Marina, they got new docks, easy in and out access, pretty good ship store, and pretty good prices out there. But Tommy, I'll give but what I'm thinking over 2 miles to the gallon. So that's twice what Good Times OG was getting. So fuel is, but I would imagine I'm going to finally see the needle move today because the fuel, the pickup for the sender is in the lower tank, and I have to drain the upper tank before I'll ever even see that one move. So I'm interested to see. We should see it move tomorrow, but it's only maybe not. Well, it will, but it won't maybe be till while we're underway because that upper tank holds 30 gallons. It's less than 60 miles to the tip, and 2 miles to the gallon. I can make it to the tip and then have another 70 gallons. That's 140 miles. So I am super loving that. That having to worry about carrying extra cans while on the trip. I'm not going to have to do that. That section on the loop that's 150 miles, I'll make that easy. Because with this, I'll have 200 mile capacity. That tank was a good addition to the boat. don't have to worry about fueling, but dang, I think I have really better fuel capacity as far as miles go for sure on this boat than OG. I had to stop on it more because it only got a mile to the gallon, and you'd be nervous if you're gonna run out of fuel. But they stay down here. They work up and run down. But anyway, that's going to be a great. We need to do that. Well, where we Circles like 2 miles from Everwood. But you most people run out. There is a pass out of Circles, but we're never one. The next thing I got to figure out, guys, is get my laptop out here so I got to figure out where I can put a mouse, a holder for my mouse. Got to figure all that out. I need my laptop out here, so I got to run power so that I can show pictures and all that to be more interactive like I do on a regular live. Hey Tommy, is the audio good from right here? Can y'all hear well enough? Or anybody? Must be, because I've been running my mouth all the time. No way screaming on the chat. First round of coffee done. Audio is rough. Copy that. I got a mic. I'm going to try to figure it out tonight. Sure. You connect. Yeah, I'm going to fix that audio so y'all can hear me. I got a wireless mic. Got to get it all figured out. I got to figure out a camera. I actually brought one. I'm having trouble getting it online, but I brought a moving security camera that I'm going to mount it here, and I believe I should be able to link it to my home line for these live streams, I believe, and I can turn it so that you can see different things. I'll be honest with you, we've been fighting problems. I ain't had a chance to do any of my upgrades. Once I get into keys, I will spend about a week moving just a little bit. I should have a lot more time. Wednesday, I got to be in Island Barada. Some people coming down, which is my favorite key. Then probably by the end of that weekend, I want to be up in Key Largo at John Pennycamp State Park, stay on the street or on the mooring balls over the weekend. Then With the rest of the week working north on the other side to be an easy trip. Ain't much to see, Tommy, you know, through the Red Sea. There's a lot to see, but you need boats. Too much stuff through from Miami to West Palm. So I'm going to try to run offshore as much as I can there. See how that works out. I do want to, I got to do some research about Mar-a-Lago if they have any kind of exclusions on. I don't know, like in the water. It's bound to be boats on station right there looking for stuff. Know that it's water. If you look, I think there should be one there. Yeah, yeah. Not good enough. There. That's crazy. If anybody knows about boating exclusion zones, drop it in the chat. Anybody wants to do any research on it, come on the live stream and talk about it. All right, I'm gonna work on that. That's gonna be my #1 project. Well, #2 project. I gotta get my math figured out. I'm gonna have that solved. Pull it out. Try it out. Definitely gets better. Take you that. Boy, you the steering man, he kept waiting for a second. It's all. Autopilot very near future. Definitely for the northern section of the loop, I'll have it. That'll be a must-have. This will be nice. Just gauge it offshore in the big rivers or in the lakes. That'll be nice. Guys, anybody want to support the channel, join the Mug Club. Description's in the link below. I need a sign. I'll work for fuel. Also, we're trying to do that. Yeah, down here. I believe I just put a piece of meat inside of it. Find a piece of mattress. I believe I do that. I'll make that pretty sure. I think the one that was on, I front loaded that. I just want to change out the pedestal, so I made that one to work. Hey, Matt. Yeah, you can put them here if you want to, Matt. Matt's a Mug Club member and he's very savvy, very tech savvy. That's his job. Saying he can hear the water under the boat, not so much my voice. Yeah, Matt, I have a wireless mic. I'm gonna try to get it going tonight. I tried it before. I had to order something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to get that. I might be able to plug it into into the iPad, and then have it mic to hear. I hope. I hope I can get that done. It's usually out. It's usually not so bad as far as the quality sound. When you're inside, you don't have to hear the wave action and the wind blowing, and it's a lot better. See what else. So look out front. Look at shore. See way off in the distance. Not much. Might have been a mistake. That wasn't too bad. Guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the live stream since I ain't got the audio figured out the way I want it. Matt, maybe we'll chat. Give you a phone call once again. Plus, I want to get this in, get water coming in. Hope all's tonight. I'm gonna do a live stream if all goes well. We'll see how things work out. Shark River later on. Hopefully, we still have blood in the morning from the mosquito. But we'll see y'all later.